Welcome back to Krill Gaming, where we discuss all things video games. Today we're going to take a look at the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection on Nintendo Switch. Mortal Kombat, one of those franchises that you thought was going to be a cash grab with the fighting craze after Street Fighter 2, evolved into what it is now, and what can I say, they are pretty much classics, though there's been some flack with the last Mortal Kombat release, but we'll just focus on this. I did buy this day one, so it is the digital download, just the original patch. I believe there has been additional patches since then. But with that being said, let's break into the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection running on Switch.
Rhino. Raiden. Fight. Raiden wins. Fight. Excellent. Finish him. Raiden wins. Fight. Raiden wins. Fight. Excellent. Finish him. Raiden wins. Flawless victory. Fight. Excellent. Liu Kang wins. Fight. Finish him. Liu Kang wins. Sub-Zero. Fight. Excellent. Excellent. Sub-Zero wins. Fight. Excellent. Excellent. Sub-Zero. Test your might. Fight. Sub-Zero win. Fight. Sub-Zero win. Fight! Excellent. Scorpion wins. Fight! Excellent. Scorpion wins.
Fight! Scorpion. Round one, fight! Outstanding. Finish him. Scorpion wins. Round one, fight. fight. Johnny Cage wins. Round 2, fight. Finish him. Johnny Cage wins. Round 1, fight. Johnny Cage wins. Round 2, fight. Outstanding. Finish him. Johnny Cage wins. Round 1, fight. Raiden wins. Round 2, fight. Finish him. Raiden wins. Liu Kang wins. Round 2. Fight! Sonya wins. Round 3. Fight! Finish him. Liu Kang wins. Round 1. Fight! Wins. Round 2. Fight! Well done. Finish him. Liu Kang wins. Round 1. Fight! Superb. Well done. Liu Kang wins. Round 2. Fight! Nightwolf wins. Round 3. Fight! Finish him. Liu Kang wins. Round 1. Fight! Cabal wins. Round 2. Fight! Liu Kang wins. Round 3. Fight! Superb. Finish him. Wins. Round 1. Fight! Cabal wins. Round 2. Fight! Well done. Striker wins. Round 3. Fight! Well done. Finish him. Cabal wins. Round 1. Reptile, choose your excellent. Round 1. Fight! Jade wins. Round 2. Fight! Well done. Finish him. Jade wins. Jax. Round 1. Fight! Jade wins. Round 2. Fight! Jax wins. Round 3, fight! Finish him. Jade wins. Cyrax. Round 1, fight! Well done. Jade wins. Round 2, fight! Cyrax wins. Round 3, fight! Finish her. Cyrax wins. Round 1, fight! Smoke wins. Round 2, fight! Superb. Finish him. Superb. Wins.
of years ago, in a battle with the fallen elder god known as Shinnok, I was responsible for the death of an entire civilization. To rid all realms of Shinnok's menace, I waged a war that plunged the Earth into centuries of darkness and banished Shinnok into a place called the Netherrealm. Now, after Shao Kahn's defeat at the hands of Earth's warriors, Shinnok has managed to escape his confines in the Netherrealm. The war is now being fought once again. Only this time, it can be won by mortals.
Jax. Choose your destiny. Round 1, fight! Excellent.
Oh, I gotta throw you over there! Come on,
Jax wins. Round 2, fight!
come on,
Outstanding.
get over here!
Finish him! Jax wins. Round 1, fight!
Cogiéndome la cara. Cogiéndome la cara.
Round 2, fight!
Cogiéndome la cara.
Finish him! Fatality. Tanya. Round 1, fight! Raven wins. Round 2, fight! Finish her! Fatality.
Choose your destiny. Excellent. Fight. Well done. Wins. Fight. Finisher. Wins. Melina. Choose your destiny. Excellent. Fight. Fight! Smoke wins. Fight! Wins. Fight! Rain wins. Fight! Finisher! Bird wins.
Only one mortal can stop it.
You will fail. Jax, we have an urgent situation that demands your attention.
What's the problem, Gemini?
We have a breakout at the Special Forces Maximum Security Facility. A group of highly dangerous superhuman criminals has escaped the compound and are at large. The list of escaped prisoners is as follows. No-Face, Tazia, Jarek, and Trimmer. They apparently are hiding out in an abandoned warehouse on the south side of town. There's something else you should know. The prisoners received help from an outside source.
It has to be Kano.
You guessed it.
Gemini, tell operations ETA 60 seconds to the warehouse. Inform Lieutenant Sanchez not to infiltrate the warehouse until my arrival.
Affirmative. Oh wait, hold up, Jax. I have a transmission coming in from Lieutenant Sanchez. I'll patch it through.
Jax, we have just arrived at the location and we are awaiting your orders. Wait a minute. What the? It's a trap. Let's get that.
Kano, you're gonna pay for this.
Sundel. Choose your destiny. Excellent. Fight! Scorpion wins. Fight! Fatality. Scorpion wins.
Sonya. Round 1. Sonya wins. Round 2. Sonya wins. Round 1. Sonya wins. Round 2. Sonya wins. Flawless victory. Round 1. Fight! Sonya wins. Round 2. Fight! Finish him! Sonya wins. Test your sight. You chose unwisely. Round one, fight! Round two, fight! Finish her! Jax wins. Raiden. Round one, fight! Flawless victory. Round 2, fight! Test your might. Feeble. Round 1, fight! Wins. Round 2, fight! Round 1, fight! Wins. Round 2, fight! Finish him! Raiden wins. Raiden.
Alright, welcome back. Hopefully you like that brief look at Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection running on the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I didn't go into every game, but there is quite a variety, and some of the ones I kind of skipped over I didn't think would add a lot, especially the handheld. The Game Boy titles, while it's nice to have them on the collection, didn't really want to get into it. I remember playing Mortal Kombat on the original Game Boy when I had that, and man, it was bad. And I can't imagine Part 2 or any of the other ones were any better. Granted, I did end the video on the GBA versions, and even those are less than stellar. One version I do regret not recording for this one was the Netwave edition. Reasons being is gameplay was tweaked, there's some minor enhancements, stuff like that. Everything's been more refined, so that would have been your definitive edition of that title. Some other things, like I said, this was a day one release. Other issues that came out at the time, I believe, were the online matchmaking. And to me, this collection itself, I could live without the online aspect of it. It is done by Digital Clips, and they have a great history of going through these documentaries of making of. That is one aspect I didn't go into this, but it is here. So Digital Eclipse did do a great history on Mortal Kombat, and as you go through the documentary, there'll be points in there where you actually get to play the games as it unfolds, and they get huge props for that. They did this before, like the making of Karateka, the Jeff Minter story, stuff like that. So Digital Clips is great for some of these compilations. Atari 50th is another one. This one I really enjoyed just because it takes pretty much all the original stuff. So for a collection like this, what I was looking for was basically Mortal Kombat 1 through 3, including the Ultimates. But to throw in like Trilogy, Mythology, Sub-Zero, terrible. MK4, not too bad. Special Forces, a weird spin-off. And then, again, the Game Boy Advance titles. So there is a lot here. And just breaking it down, like I pulled up the menu here. So you got Mortal Kombat, you got the original arcade, Super NES, Genesis, Game Boy, Game Gear. Fair enough. Mortal Kombat 2, arcade, Super NES, Genesis, Game Boy, and 32X, which was another problem at this original launch. Apparently it's been fixed. I believe there's been sound issues with the 32X version. I can't remember if there was anything else. MK3, so we've got arcade, Genesis, Super Nintendo, again. Ultimate MK3, arcade and Super NES. Not sure why the Genesis wasn't included on that. And then, Chorus Mortal Kombat Trilogy on PS1. One, I don't want to say glaring omission with all the stuff that they do have here. I know some people have mentioned before is MK Gold on Dreamcast was missing. And that was pretty much, I don't want to say a glorified Mortal Kombat trilogy. And at that time, with the Saturn and PlayStation taking off, a lot of these 2D fighters were, don't want to say they were being overlooked. It was just they wanted to see what 3D could bring at that time. So some of these sales weren't as great as anticipated, right? So at the same time, while you were getting Mortal Kombat 3 on Genesis, Super Nintendo, when you had Trilogy, yeah, the sounds were better, but now you had the loading times, other stuff that, I don't want to say stuttered or stilted the game, but even though it was on newer hardware, it didn't feel like a true upgrade other than like sounds. Like the visuals on these, yeah, you can see the colors, the difference between the arcades and the 16-bit era titles. But for what was on the home consoles at the time, you're pretty happy. Like, the Genesis versions were great. The Super Nintendo versions were pretty decent, other than Part 1. for obvious reasons, but this collection here, I think they, for the most part, nailed it, and I'm pretty much happy with MK 1 through 3. Everything else for me is just a bonus. Other people may not feel the same, and I can't really remember a time when we actually had arcade perfect copies of this game, other than like the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox here with the Midway arcade treasures. And I think that was the one and only time that the arcade versions were released. Even then, I think it was just 1 through 3. I'd have to take a look at that, but I don't think there was anything past 3. And then to actually have the WaveNet version was pretty impressive. I know a lot of people thought that it was lost, but with the WaveNet version of MK3, a lot of stuff was fine-tuned. So if you're not a fan of Ultimate MK3, try the WaveNet version if you have this. Yes, this is running on Switch, and all the titles run fine, and I expect that they would, just because of the age of the games. Like, there's no reason something like the Switch couldn't handle this. And I did buy this on the Switch for a reason as well, right? Again, digital only at this time. Physical releases are in December, and that's going to be across the board. So even though I'm talking about this as a Switch release, don't forget Switch, Switch 2, PS4, PS5, Windows, Xbox One, Xbox S, and Series S. And I can't help feel that the PS5 and the Xbox Series X/S generation has been pretty much pushed aside. It's probably been one of the weakest generations ever, and I do attribute that to COVID, where game developers were like, hey, we have the new systems out in the wild, but still have tons of people on the older ecosystems, so we'll just keep developing games for that. That's why we're seeing PS4 releases, Xbox One releases, and stuff like that. And there's already rumblings about the next Xbox, the PS6, the new Steam machine. Like, I don't know what's going to bring for the generations, especially when we're starting to see Xbox titles on PlayStation titles on Xbox. Like, we're coming down to specs, and I almost feel like consoles are going to start mimicking PC, hence the new Steam machine, which I'm actually excited for. But getting sidetracked, don't mean to, but like I said, focusing on this. So gameplay wise and everything, I thought was great. Yes, I did select easy or very easy in the menus to play, as well as one button fatalities. Apparently that was an issue as well. That has since been fixed. Please keep in mind, if you are doing one button fatalities, you can go through training in the fatality training and figure out the distance you need to be from your opponent to trigger the fatalities with a one button. So I should have probably gone a little further into that in regards to this, especially this compilation, especially with fatalities, brutalities, friendships, stuff like that. There is so much to these titles, and when they originally came out, I remember the first one, and there was kind of some backlash, not in regards to the violence, even though that is part of the controversy, but that was going to be a cheap cash-in on the Street Fighter craze, and the fighting genre would just fade away, and it didn't. It took a life of its own, and it ran with it, and they've been developing them ever since. But those first three I remember playing to death in the arcades. I think I've only seen part 4 once in the arcade, and the monitor wasn't blowing out, but was on its way out. Very muted colors, very dim. Monitor had severe burn-in. it just either it needed a cap kit or needed to have the monitor replaced. But it was a pretty disappointing experience. Now seeing Mortal Kombat 4 on home, uh, just amazing because the colors definitely pop, and it plays a lot faster than I remember. And again, there was issues with MK4 on the original release. Like I said, there's been subsequent patches since then, and some of this stuff has been fixed. And I believe there is a huge sheet on what's been fixed for the systems, and I believe Xbox and PlayStation versions were addressed first, and then they're going to start rolling out the other ones. The fact that they keep working on it is pretty impressive. The fact that it kind of launched in a buggy state is not. It's almost like they had to meet a timeline. But what kills me, if you're trying to meet a timeline for October, but the physical versions aren't coming out till December, that I don't get it. Are they? I know there's this big push to go digital only. If I do get a physical version of this, it will be on Switch again. I'm not 100% sure if Switch 2 is a game key card or all on there. And then, of course, if you got any other PlayStation or Xbox ones, I'm pretty sure they're on the disc, but you may have to go through the download. So just keep that in mind. There's additional bonuses and collector's editions with these as well if you are going physical. If I was to go through all this, probably just the standard release is more than enough for me. I'd love to have this just sitting on the shelf. But like I said, I've got a lot of fond memories playing this, especially in high school. We had an arcade right across the street, and that's where I spent most of my lunch times, or spares would be in the arcade. Mortal Kombat was always in constant use. Always people gathering around, people throwing up their quarters, waiting for their turn, stuff like that. And even after Part 2 released, same arcade, they would just move Part 1 to a different section of the arcade, and you'd still have 1 and 2 with lineups. Always remember, like, the newer games always had more lineups, right? But then you'd have the other people going over to 2, people coming back to 1. It was an interesting dynamic at that time. Again, near the tail end of arcades, as they were dying out and seen as a sketchy place. But I got fond memories. High school years, a few arcades throughout the city that I'd like to go and visit, and Mortal Kombat was always there. I always enjoyed that, and I actually preferred Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter. Mainly Street Fighter 2, and to be honest, I don't ever remember seeing Street Fighter 3 or any of the Double Strikes, stuff like that, in the arcades. I do remember seeing different versions of Street Fighter, different ROM hacks and stuff. Some of you may remember, like, the Rainbow hack and everything, and I think you can still download those ROMs. They were pirated versions, but you could do special moves wherever, and it was just insane. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Mortal Kombat Legacy Kollection. Have you picked it up? Have you been waiting? Are you waiting for the physical? Are you waiting for a sale on any of the digital storefronts? I have a feeling since this was put out, I believe Atari published this. Yeah, Digital Eclipse developed it. Atari published it. But it was in collaboration with Warner Brothers. Some of those games from Warner Brothers will go on sale quite a bit and fairly quickly, so maybe end of the year there might be a sale. I'm just speculating. Physical release is in the middle of December, so who knows. Physicals probably won't be on sale, but digital I would see going on sale at some point. I highly recommend checking this out. And like I said, some of these other titles are more of a curiosity, like Sub-Zero, Mythology, Sub-Zero, and Special Forces. Okay, and then the Game Boy Advance versions, just bizarre. Definitely not my favorite. And Mortal Kombat Advanced, even though that is more straightforward, like MK1 through 3, it feels like they butchered it, and it feels like it's playing very slow, especially for a Game Boy Advance. You think that it would be able to handle that? So let me know what your thoughts are. If you had fond memories growing up playing these, even remember playing like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat 3 with certain individuals growing up, Genesis version mainly, and then trying to figure out fatalities, and of course the secret codes in Mortal Kombat, and you'd always have to look for codes in either magazines, pinball machines, and stuff like that. And yes, there was pinball machines that were released around the time of MK3 and Ultimate MK3, and if you watch the attract modes, you would see some of the codes given in there, and of course write them down, rush over and try them out. But Midway back then definitely had a interesting way of promoting that one, and I'll always remember that. Same with the ads. Like this collection even has ads in there too, right? So you can go through, you can see the magazine ads, you can see the commercials, you can see everything. So like I said, it's not just a documentary, but it's like the whole history of Mortal Kombat. I know there's been a few other complaints about like Deadly Alliance and Deception and stuff like that, but this basically just focuses on a certain era, and maybe there might be a Legacy Collection 2 that has some of the other titles that were not included on this, and stuff like that. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Like I said, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to. I do upload once a week on a regular basis, and I will be trying to cover some more systems besides Switch going forward. So leave your comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Thank you.